Good morning. So I woke up this morning at 7 a.m. and I was like, let's film a video today. So there's been absolutely no planning. It's 8 a.m. I am walking to the Target next to my house to get some last minute ingredients. It is 10 degrees outside. I am in my pajamas. So this should be really interesting. Welcome to Amateur Hour. All right, so this morning I'm making Babkallah. Ooh, I'm pretty excited about it. This is from Saffitz Dessert Person. This is under the breakfast section. It will not be done in time for breakfast though. Anyway, so it's a kind of mixture between a challah and a babka, and I'm pretty pumped about it. It's gonna be delicious. Let's get started. Welcome to my stovetop. Here I'm heating the milk, and I'm supposed to get it to 105 degrees Celsius. Degrees Fahrenheit. I'm gonna dissolve my yeast into the milk. You don't want it to be too hot because it can kill the yeast, but if it's not hot enough, then you won't be able to activate it. So I've got to heat it to 105. I've got my nifty cooking thermometer here, which I picked up at Target this morning. I'm pretty excited about it. There was like 18 different choices for cooking thermometers, all by the exact same brand. I don't know the differences of either of them, so I just shot in the dark. We'll see. Hopefully this is a good one. It's difficult because it seems that where I place it in here determines the temperature. Like that's 160. Ooh. Okay, it's too hot. Taking it off. This is very difficult because in some places, like, okay, don't put it on the bottom of the pan, obviously. But here it says it's 144. I actually gotta wait for this to cool, I guess. Dang it, how did I overcook that so fast? It was on low. No, it's at 127 right now. Whoops. Kind of whisk it around, get it to cool. Okay, this is 104, we're going for it. Oh my god, I need to cut this open. Okay, dumped it in. Smells like yeast. Okay, that looks good. That has to sit for like 5 to 10 minutes. In the meantime, I'm gonna separate out my eggs. I dropped the yolk in. Oh, just scoop it out. Oh god, I'm gonna get a spoon. I'm gonna be smart about it. I'm gonna get a spoon. Oh my god, it was not a disaster. Oh, I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. Oh goodness gracious, how did this happen? Egg. Woo! Granulated sugar. Teaspoon of vanilla. My mixture. 3 cups of flour. 1 teaspoon diamond crystal kosher salt, or just coarse kosher salt for us plebeians. Okay, and then my butter. Oh, it's on the radiator. Oh, I was supposed to cut it. Okay, we're gonna mix this with a wooden spoon. I don't have a wooden spoon. Here's my blue spoon. Okay, I'm supposed to mix this until a shaggy dough forms. Man, Not a Scooby dough, just a shaggy dough. Okay, I want to get this to come together a little more before I dump it out on my table here. It looks like this. I don't know what a shaggy dough is. You know, the Great British Baking Show, there's this one episode where it's their first time in the tent and everyone's so nervous that they keep cutting themselves accidentally with the knives. And it's just like a bloodbath and everyone has all these band-aids on and whatnot. And you know, I have cut myself here, but I've not cut myself on a knife. I've cut myself by accidentally nicking my cooking book. So basically like I'm on the Great British Bake Off. All right, lightly floured surface. It just, I don't know. I expected the dough to be this wetter, I guess, said to knead it till it is no longer shiny. Like this dough was never shiny, so I don't, did I forget an ingredient? All right, what do we think? Does it look smooth, supple, and no longer shiny? No, it looks like very dense dough. It doesn't look very, I mean, it looks kind of smooth. There's all these breaks in it. I don't know, we'll see. So, see, I'm gonna take a picture of this as its original size so I will know when it has doubled. All right, I'm covering this and I'm putting it in my proving drawer, AKA on top of my radiator, for an hour and a half to 2.5 hours until it is doubled in size. This doesn't look like it's going anywhere. It doesn't look like it's doubling in size at all because it's so heavy, but we will see what happens. Okay, so I made the dough. And it's kind of a bit of a disaster. I mean, not that much of a disaster. Can I not flip I can't flip this! Ugh. Okay, it's just a bit of a disaster, not a huge one, but the dough just keeps falling apart. And I think it's because I added too much flour. I'm gonna do something that I haven't done before, which is start over. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be able to roll these out into the plats like I'm supposed to, and it tastes good, but it's just not gonna be a good bake. And I kind of just want to start over and have it be a good bake. It is just absolutely ridiculous how much better the new dough looks than the old dough. This time I weighed out my flour and realized that I was putting in an extra half cup to a cup of flour by measuring because of the amount of packing that I was doing. So we're gonna let the one on the left rise and hopefully this will turn out a lot better. All right, so while my dough is rising, I'm going to make the filling. First thing that I need is 6 ounces of my chocolate. Okay. And then I have to finally chop this. I have a feeling I wasn't supposed to buy chips. That's supposed to buy like a bar of chocolate, but we're gonna go with this. Alright, I think this is about as finely chopped as I have the patience for. Put in my brown sugar. I don't have light brown sugar, I just have dark brown sugar. I honestly don't know the difference between the two, so I think it's just gonna be fine. Put in cinnamon. Alright, this looks delicious. So now we're just gonna wait for our dough to finish rising. Alright, I have my proved bread here. It's looking a lot better than it did the first time around. Okay, so I've got to divide this into thirds first. Right, and then I've got to roll them out. This one looks like it's going to be smaller than the rest. We knew that was gonna happen. All right, so I've got to roll them into logs until they're 12 inches long. This one is significantly skinnier than the first. All right, so I'm supposed to flatten this down to a rectangle with the heel of my hand. Okay, and then I'm going to use my rolling pin to roll them out to 6 inches wide. Get my, it's just melted butter that I melted in the microwave and I let cool. I'm just brushing it on. My mixture of chocolate, brown sugar, and cinnamon. Just spooning this on here. I think it looks pretty good. I mean, it's clearly uneven, but you know. Right, so I'm gonna roll these up. That's all right. Looking pretty good. I mean, the other side's prettier, but that's something that's going on top. Yeah. Okay. All right. It's not looking too bad, actually. I'm quite pleased. Okay. So I'm pinching them together at one end. I've never done anything like this before, and then I'm going to braid it. Oh, I'm leaking here. Holes are bursting everywhere. Holes are bursting everywhere. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Okay, well, I wanted this to look prettier on top, but we don't always get what we want now, do we? Okay. It actually looks very pretty now that it's all together. Look at it. I mean, the ends for sure leave something to be desired, but you know, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Yes. I don't think there's any filling in the ends. I think I had to stretch them out so much when I was trying to squeeze them. Oh well, the middle will be amazing. So I am going to let this proof for a second time for an hour this time, and then we'll bake it. This bad boy's done with his second proof. I'm just gonna do an egg wash on the outside. Looking so good. I don't really know if he rose any, you know, during the second proof. Certainly did not look like it, but I've been doing this all day. I'm just kind of tired. I don't want to keep waiting. All right, then I have some turbinado sugar that I'm just gonna sprinkle on top. Oh, gorgeous. All right, this is going in the oven for like 35 minutes-ish, and then hopefully it'll be done. Oh my God! Look how amazing it looks! Ah! It's broken open definitely in places where the chocolate is busting out, but it's all part of the character. All part of the character. Oh my God! Wow! Wow! All right. Oh my God. Just cut it right down the middle. It's just the slightest bit underbaked right in the middle, but I think it's okay. We're fine. We're still eating it. Nothing will stop me. It's just phenomenal. I probably just cook it maybe like 2 more minutes longer if I was doing this again. This is amazing.